Hey everyone, Captain here. And I thought tonight we would spend a little bit of time, talking about George. Now you see, over the past several days, George has gotten a lot of mileage out of certain photos of certain people. And I figure it's only fair to return the favor. After all, he's a guy that claims he doesn't care what another man thinks of him. And he's a guy that hasn't sued anyone for having a negative opinion about him and voicing that opinion. No, not George. His feelings aren't softer than a roll of Charmin toilet paper. No, not at all. So yeah, let's take a gander at George's latest haircut. Now, there were lots of theories as to why George might adopt a haircut like this, and one of them was that he was trying to masquerade as someone smarter than him, like Lloyd Christmas or Mo Howard. Another popular theory was that you couldn't expect someone uneducated to have a different haircut. It would look, if you were to picture the haircut of the uneducated, it would look exactly like this. And it's fitting for George because even low, he likes to pretend he's educated, and he cites going to Dale Carnegie. He can't even pronounce the name of the school correctly. There's no worse sign than that. That if you are touting how smart you are and you can't pronounce the name of the place where you went, you've kind of defeated your own case. Now, my own theory is a little bit different. And no, you might be suspecting that my thought was that he went to some beauty school dropout woman and had her cut his hair in her kitchen. But that would A, require a woman to touch George in private. And B, him to pay her. But no, my theory is that he cut his hair himself, and he cut it that way and brushed it that way to hide the fact that his hairline is receding. I'm sure you'll recall George and his conversations with Phyllis going on and on and on about his low testosterone, his low virility. And my thought is, along with that, he began to lose his hair. To the point where the follicles on his forehead are receding like the ocean before a tsunami. Going back and back and back onto his forehead, becoming a 5-head. And George, if only your bank account would expand the way your forehead is. It's so fitting because anybody with a bald head or anything, that's the first thing George seizes in on, with the most bizarre insults about weed bongs and I can't remember what he said to Deus about the blood thinning up there or something. But now here George appears to be in the same situation. His hair rapidly deserting him, which you'd think would be a favor because he has that idiotic looking splotch up there that looks like somebody shot their load all over his head. So in a way, losing your hair, George, it's doing you a favor. Now, I'm sure George is going to say I'm wrong, but George, if that's the case, then prove it. Grab a comb, brush your hair back, and show us. Show us that you're not losing your hair. Prove it. Take a break from stuffing your mouth and put your money where your mouth is. Wait, that's not a good expression because you don't have any. But anyway, that's the one thing you could do, George, to shut all this down and prove me wrong. Let's see you do it. I dare you. You won't, because you can't. Anyhow, that's all I got. This is the Captain, signing off.